My name is Natisha Johnson, and this is my story. I was born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, to my mom, Irene, and my father, William. Graduated in 1997 and began working shortly thereafter. And I think, what happened with me is basically me looking for love in all the wrong places. I was looking for that father figure, choosing basically the wrong male partners to be with. In the beginning, with my son's father, he was good. We got along, we were very much alike. And then as time went on, I started noticing a change in him. He started drinking more. Basically, the bottom line is I shouldn't have been with him to begin with because he wasn't mine. And the reason why I say that is because he was still a married man at the time that we got together. When he wasn't drinking, he was the love of my life. And then when he did drink, another side of him came out that I didn't like. In 2007, I found out I was pregnant with my son. No, I'm all mixed up. 2003, I found out I was pregnant with my son. He was the love of my life. That little boy was my earth, moon, star, shine, and everything. I thank God for him. He was a very smart little boy. He was very intelligent, very loving, as any 2-3-year-old could be. I saw a change in Steve at that time as well. He was happy. He had a little boy, but unfortunately, the drinking did not stop. And things just went from bad to worse. The worst way to hurt me, he knew he couldn't hurt me any way else. You could call me names, I ignore it. You can damage my car, whatever, it's material, I can get that fixed. But the only way to hurt me was to hurt my son. And it all went down on February 3rd, 2008.
It was an unthinkable crime. A Baltimore father killed his 3-year-old son by throwing him off the Key Bridge.
He was hysterical. He was back at home and he was screaming, I did it, I did it. I'm like, what did you do? What are you talking about? I threw him over the bridge. What are you talking about? You threw who over the bridge? I threw Turner. It's over. That night, he tossed my son in his car seat over the Key Bridge. I didn't believe him at first. I said, nobody can be this crazy. Nobody can be this insane to take it out on a child that you couldn't get to me. You would take it out on a son that you claimed you love so much. He then tried to kill himself by drinking household cleaners, bleach, Pine Sol, and something else. He wanted to play crazy and say the demons made him do it. And all I could think to myself was, if you wanted to kill yourself, why didn't you jump with him? Why would you toss that innocent baby into the water? July 12th, I get a phone call on my cell from Lieutenant Colonel Shea. That was the other officer. Where are you at? I said, I'm at work. Can you meet me at your parents' house? I said, okay. What's going on? I need you to meet me at your parents' house. And that's when reality hit me. He had actually floated up the Patapsco, and they found him near a barge, probably 2.5-3 miles away from where he was originally dropped. And he said, I can't let you identify the body. We're just going to have to do everything through DNA. And at that point, I broke completely down. I completely lost it to think that I had to bury my 3-year-old son. She was like, I've been looking for you. You need to tell your story and I'm going to help you tell it. And I said, well, what do you mean? She said, I want you to write a book. And that's how Surviving the Bridge, Before the Pain, After the Fall came about. And I said, you know what, I can get past this. God got me, and I know he got me, and I'm going to make it with him. And I did all of that through God, because I'm telling you, I had moments where I would not allow anybody into his bedroom. It was like I was holding him as a shrine, and I was not willing to let him go. And then with me going to church and learning more about God and how he comforts us in our time of need, I was able to start letting his things go. And I try to maintain as best as I possibly can.